Are live at Coletco for Monday night's live Facebook record sale. When you're on and watching, be sure to let us know. We are here and ready to sell. Let's get it shared. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I sound like I'm ending the show. Thanks everybody for tuning in on this Monday night. First thing I always do is get everything shared. Hope you do the same thing. Let's copy this link. And let's also get it shared into some groups. There. And one more there. Okay. Let's see here. Next is going to be sharing it in the post I made. I made a video with some of the shrink wrap and hype sticker records we got. Hello Rich and Richard and Patty and Scotty and Deborah and Philip and John and John. Alright. And let me show this link here. Live now. The week has officially been reset. The week has been reset, meaning it's a whole new invoicing cycle. Which means you can buy, Craig says, new week, new $7 shipping. That's right. It has officially been reset. So anything you buy tonight, you won't get an invoice until a week from tonight, which is no problem because that gives you all week to buy. And I'm currently stalling so I can share all these links in the proper places. Live now. And now let's get it shared on our stories, which I do with the YouTube link. Josh has the night off. He's ready to buy some stuff. Great. Well, I will say last night, Josh, and for anybody else that puts in new vinyl, I've got my largest, probably shipment of the year coming from one of my distributors. I ordered vinyl for about 3 hours this morning from just pretty much one website, one of our main distributors. And then we have a lot coming in, new arrivals, and I went through our other distributor's website, and I even ordered more because sometimes they have in stock stuff that the other distributor doesn't have in stock. So let's get this posted, and let me find us a picture here. Paul just brought us up another crate. Wow, we got a lot of new arrivals to go through. Let me post here. Live now. We don't have to worry about Chad being hungry, which is me because I just had some Burger King. Seth told me earlier that's his favorite fast food, Burger King. I was shocked. I was like, wow. Is that true, Seth? Or Okay. Like George Costanza said, it's not a lie if you believe it. Okay. Have you been to Los Compadres lately? I have not been to Los Compadres lately. I have been to, probably my favorite two restaurants here in Lebanon. I pass every day. I never have time to eat because they're not open at 3 a.m. Now, if Saki and Los Compadres was open at 3 a.m., I would eat there probably almost every night. But unfortunately, most restaurants aren't open at 3 a.m., which they're missing my business, which would be regular business. They should open, but I guess not. All right, let's go through this crate of new vinyl that's on the table, which I think is some stuff that probably you've seen before, but you probably need to see it again. We have Extreme Porno Graffiti. I even ordered more last night. One of our best-selling music on vinyl titles of all time. Extreme Porno Graffiti. Technically Extreme 2. That is $39.99. Pantera Vulgar Display of Power. $34.99. That has Walk and Mouth for War. $34.99. Two of the songs on there I recognize that they played live. Also, Dave Matthews Band, Remember Two Things, the sensational debut album. That is a remaster, $39.99. Pantera, Reinventing the Steel. We also have Great Southern Trendkill, Cowboys from Hell, and Far Beyond Driven, all in stock. Peter Tosh is $28.99. Psycho soundtrack, that is $24.99. That's on red vinyl. That's the Bernard Herrmann to the Alfred Hitchcock movie. Danny Elfman, his solo album. Danny Elfman from Oingo Boingo, also the famous film composer. Limited edition of 500, $28.99. That's on blue and white vinyl. The Ramones is $28.99. That's their self-titled debut album. And we have Rocket to Russia, their second album, $31.99. Ramones and Ramones, $28 and $31.99. Carrie Underwood's Greatest Hits, Decade, Volume 1, $36.99. Brad Boland, first sale of the night and the week. Brad Boland on Danny Elfman. Thank you, Brad. Ryan Bingham, Mescalito. Ryan Bingham is $46.99. That is a 2LP. Kiss Animalize. That's a 2014 remaster. $33.99 for Kiss Animalize. And we have Kiss Hotter Than Hell, $33.99. Mike Helton wants a Pantera Reinventing the Steel. And he would like a copy of Cowboys from Hell. I can reach Cowboys from Hell. It's right here, Tanner. If anybody else wants them, we still have all these in stock that's on colored vinyl. This is my last copy of Far Beyond Driven, by the way. I think I can get more. There's Cowboys from Hell. Mike, I got you down for both of those. And I'm going to put the other ones in here. Cynthia wants See You. See You was Carrie Underwood's Greatest Hits. We'll sell that to Denise Harrison. Did I say Cynthia? I meant to say Denise Harrison. That's sold to Denise. System of a Down, Toxicity. That is $28.99 for System of a Down. And The Cure. This is a live from Sydney, Australia, from A Land Down Under, 1981, August 17th. I've got two of those left for $31.99. Sturgill Simpson, Cutting Grass. That is Volume 2. That's the indie exclusive blue vinyl with the glow-in-the-dark jacket, $28.99 for Sturgill. Oasis, What's the Story, Morning Glory, $38.99. That has Wonderwall and Champagne Supernova, $38.99 for Oasis. Ryan Bingham, American Love Song. Ryan Bingham is $31.99 for American Love Song. Blackberry Smoke is $28.99. Blackberry Smoke, that's 180-gram Orange Crush vinyl, $28.99 on Blackberry Smoke. We got some more Kiss, $33.99 for Rock and Roll, and their self-titled album. And most of these, we got one left, but of course, we can always get more. Turnpike Troubadours, Goodbye Normal Street. That is $28.99 for Turnpike Troubadours. And Co Wetzel, Sellout. Co Wetzel's $28.99. Blackberry Smoke, Like an Arrow, featuring Greg Allman, $36.99. Coulter Wall, self-titles, $28.99. And The Steel Drivers with Chris Stapleton, $31.99 for The Steel Drivers. That's their self-titled album. Cody Jinks, The Adobe Sessions Unplugged, that is $34.99. And Old Crow Medicine Show Remedy, $34.99. And that's on tri-colored vinyl, as in Tennessee State flag colors, $34.99. John Mayer Continuum is $39.99. Coulter Wall, $28.99. Imaginary Appalachia. Whiskey Myers, self-titled, $34.99. And Black Crow's Crowology, $46.99. That's what we call our first warm-up bin. So I'm going to bring up some new vintage arrivals. We've got auctions. Let me show you some of the, well, you saw the thumbnail. We have some great auctions to run tonight. We have Stone Temple Pilots, OG, Shrink Wrap, Hop Sticker, Winger, OG, Shrink Wrap, Quiet Right, Metal Health. That was the first three there, but not maybe the first three we're going to show because we have a lot more. Also have a few new Japanese albums, so lots to show. Black Crows, Whiskey Myers, Coulter Wall, John Mayer, Old Crow, Cody Jinks, Steel Drivers, Coulter Wall, Blackberry Smoke, Co Wetzel, Turnpike Troubadours, Kiss, Blackberry Smoke, Ryan Bingham, Oasis, Sturgill Simpson, The Cure, System of a Down, Kiss, Ryan Bingham, Ramones, Psycho Soundtrack, Peter Tosh, Dave Matthews Band, Pantera, and Extreme. We do not have any new vinyl, Jerry. None that's never been shown before. Nope. None that's never been shown before. That will probably, hopefully, change tomorrow. Okay, first thing, let's grab a crate. I think we usually start with our check condition stuff. So let me do that right now. I have new check condition records to put up. And let me check the bin right quick. I think this is the only crate I have not gone through yet. I think this is the only crate I have not gone through yet. I probably should keep that, but I'll wait on that one. It's actually a James Bond record. I think I have it, but they're always hard to come by, and I'll show you what that is whenever I get to it. Somebody just asked they're looking for James Brown records. Well, you're in luck. There's some in this bin I'm about to go through. I just saw one, maybe two. All right, let's go through this first crate of new vintage stuff. Matt, I see your comments. This is new check condition stuff. We have Pete Townsend, Chinese Eyes, VG Plus, $9.99. We have JoJo Gunn. That's VG Plus, $9.99. What Patera do you have? We have Cowboys from Hell, Reinventing the Steel, Great Southern Trendkill, Far Beyond Driven, and I feel like I left one out. I have all the stuff when they were actually metal. JoJo Gunn, that's a VG Plus $9.99. Jethro Tull Live, that's a 2LP, VG Plus $19.99. The Rolling Stones Hot Rocks, VG copy $24.99. Hot Rocks is a 2LP, Rolling Stones Greatest Hits, one of the essentials. Martin Pryor wants a vulgar display of power. That was in that last bin of new vinyl. Yeah, or no, maybe he was commenting, vulgar display of power. Yes, that's the other one. You gotta be careful there, Martin. I'll end up Sony one. Sound of the Sitar, Ravi Shankar, VG Plus $14.99. Led Zeppelin, this is EX64.99. Led Zeppelin, and look how odd, it has a promotional sticker on it. With the hype sticker, this is Presents. It's not a promo label though. Led Zeppelin is $64.99 for Presents. Creedence Gold is VG Plus $24.99. That's a Creedence Clearwater Revival compilation. Steely Dan Aja, VG for $12.99. Aja, let me see what matrix we have here. We have AA Matrix with the B scratched out. This is a VG copy for $12.99. Steely Dan Aja. Looks like somebody was putting stars next to the ones. VG $12.99. Elvis Rastabout is VG $19.99. Elvis Roustabout. That's a mono Hollywood press. VG copy for $19.99. Cosmos Factory, one of Creedence's studio albums. That's a VG copy for $14.99. Cosmos Factory. Dinah Ross and the Supremes Greatest Hits. That's Volume 3. VG Plus $9.99. And this is Coming of an Age, the 5-man electrical band. VG Plus $19.99. No, what I meant with Pantera is we have all their metal albums. Those first 3 albums, that's kind of the hair metal or the glam metal, those have never been reissued and never been repressed. Like, I don't know the titles. I know I can see the covers right now. I think one of them is actually self-titled, but those have never been reissued just from this era on. I don't know if they actually even recognize those albums anymore. Aerosmith Get Your Wings, VG Plus $19.99. Aerosmith Get Your Wings. I don't think Elvis has the photo. We will do a check. Michael Manning, usually John would denote that. I do not see a photo, though. I do not see a photo on Roustabout. Mother's Finest Live, that's an EX for $17.99. Climax Blues Band, gold plated. That's a VG copy for $9.99. And Up This Hill and Down, the Osmond Brothers, VG Plus $14.99. All right, let's officially go ahead and get some auctions started. First, I got Twisted Sister in VG Plus condition. This is Stay Hungry. It's a $20 start. Twisted Sister, Stay Hungry. VG Plus, $20 start. Now, there's somebody that's been hopping on asking for OG Twisted Sister quite often. I think we got 2 different ones tonight. There's Twisted Sister for a $20 start. And we have some Vince Gill. This is self-titled. I believe it's his debut album. It's a sealed 1985 US OG, and it's a $25 start. This is Vince Gill. It's sealed. Does have a saw mark right up here. Sealed Vince Gill, $25 start on that. Richard Allen wants MF, which is Mother's Finest. Let's sell that to Richard Allen. Next is Joe Cocker with A Little Help from My Friends. VG Plus $24.99. VG Plus $24.99. Joe Cocker with A Little Help from My Friends. And Leonard Cohen, Songs from a Room. Songs from a Room. VG $14.99. Leonard Cohen, Songs from a Room. VG copy $14.99. Leonard Cohen. Santana Amigos. That's a VG Plus $14.99. Santana Amigos. VG Plus $14.99. And Lena Lovitch, Stateless. Lena Lovitch is a VG Plus $9.99. Sherry's at $25 on Vince Gill. Looking for a $20 start on Twisted Sister, Stay Hungry. The Urban Cowboy soundtrack is a VG Plus $14.99. Urban Cowboy soundtrack, VG Plus $14.99. And the Godfather of Soul, James Brown, The Payback. That's in VG condition. It's a $34.99. $34.99. The Payback VG copy on James Brown, $34.99. Shane's at 20 on Twisted Sister. Jimmy, I think, was also trying to bid 20. Gary Samuels has also bid 20. The Butterfield Blues Band, Sometimes I Just Feel Like Smiling. That's a VG copy for $9.99. Blind James Campbell and his Nashville Street Band. That's on the Arhoolie label. 1963. The cover has some seam splits. The vinyl is VG Plus for $19.99. Carney, Leon Russell. Carney's a VG copy for $9.99. And Genuine Dillard and Clark, that is VG Plus $29.99. Genuine Dillard and Clark, through the morning, through the night. VG Plus $29.99. Deep Purple Fireball is a VG copy for $12.99. Now, I think earlier I saw somebody claim a Pantera. That was Rebecca Barber. She wants a vulgar display of power. Vulgar display of power. I have that. Let me grab it out of this bin right here. I also need to reorder Far Beyond Driven, and I guess, what's the one we just sold out of? That is sold to Rebecca Barber. Vince Gill, by the way, is sealed. Sealed self-titled debut Vince Gill. Sherry Darnell has that for $25. Now going twice, going 3 times. Twisted Sister is 20, 20, 22, 25, 30. And we have Shane Devers is at 30 on Twisted Sister. 30 on Twisted Sister. And for somebody who asked about messages, if you've messaged us with invoice corrections or email us, we'll do that in the next couple days, especially on invoices we just sent out. We'll do that either tomorrow or the next day with invoice corrections. JB's Grocery Deli wants the James Brown record. If you're a first-time buyer, which I know you are because I've never said that name before, I need you to send our Facebook page a message right now, please, which is CollectCo. If you can send us a message, we're going to send you one right now. But you have purchased this for $34.99, and if you will send us a message, we're going to invoice you in 1 week. But the good thing is you're buying on Monday, so we're selling tomorrow, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and you can buy as much as you want, $7 unlimited shipping. Final call on Vince Gill and Twisted Sisters at 31. Jimmy LaCroix's at 31. I've got a Twisted Sister Stay Hungry. Joe Tex Sings with Strings and Things. That's a VG copy for $14.99. The Kinks' Greatest Hits is a VG Plus $24.99. This is in mono. The Kinks' Greatest Hits, VG Plus $24.99. That's in mono. Also, Music in 5 Dimensions, Clyde Borley and his Percussions, VG Plus $19.99. That's a 1965 white label promo. VG Plus $19.99. The Best of the Stylistics is VG Plus $14.99, and the Beach Boys Holland, that's a VG $9.99. The Beach Boys Holland, VG $9.99. Jimmy Cliffhanger. Somebody wrote reggae and jazz on the cover, which is somewhat true. VG $12.99. And the Moody Blues, A Question of Balance. That's a VG copy for $9.99. Twisted Sister 31, Shane's at 35. Vince Gill is sold to Sherry Darnell for $25. That's sold to Sherry Darnell for $25, Tanner. And we have Surfer Girl, The Beach Boys. That's a Pickwick compilation. EX $12.99. Leonard Nimoy, The Way I Feel. Leonard Nimoy as in Spock, VG Plus $24.99. Final call on Twisted Sister, Jimmy LaCroix. Let me know if you're in or out. Shane has that at 35. The Beach Boys, Keeping the Summer Alive. That's a VG $9.99. And the Beach Boys 15 Big Ones. This is VG Plus $12.99. James Taylor and the Original Flying Machine. James Taylor's a VG Plus $14.99. The Supremes, I Hear a Symphony. That is in shrink wrap. The Supremes, that's a VG Plus $9.99. And Waylon Jennings Live. Waylon is VG Plus $17.99. Waylon Jennings Live. Freddie Milford's in on the Twisted Sister at 37. Let me put up a new auction. That's Quiet Riot, Mental Health. Quiet Riot's a $35 start. It's in shrink wrap of Hype sticker near men. If you saw the video I posted early this morning, I was reorganizing the back room last night, and I moved a desk, and underneath it was about 8 whiskey boxes. And anytime I see whiskey boxes, I don't think of alcohol, I think of records. And I opened it up, and guess what it was? I call it the Wisconsin collection, but Paul's informed me a lot of it actually came from a collection in Sandusky, Ohio, and that was the very popular the very big shrink wrap and hop sticker collection. We bought 2 collections back to back. One was in Wisconsin, and then one was in Sandusky, Ohio. The Wisconsin town, I can't recall the name. It was a pretty small town, but Sandusky, Ohio, Paul went there, and I found 8 boxes of records from that collection that we'd kind of forgot about, including a lot of shrink wrap and hop sticker stuff that we will have tonight. If it's not shrink wrapped and hop stickered, then it's very clean. So back up to the top. New bid on Twisted Sister, 37 with Freddie Milford. Shane Devers, this one, the Waylon Jennings. That's sold to Shane Devers. Rebecca Barber on the Beach Boys. 15 big ones. That's sold to Rebecca Barber. $35 start on Quiet Riot. We have 40 and 45 on Twisted Sister, and now 50. I missed beginning of the crate. Were there any Beatles, Monkey Stones, Doors in the front of the bin? No, there wasn't. But I will recap it in 1 second. Live and Let Die, the James Bond soundtrack. VG Plus, $12.99. Live and Let Die. You get the Paul McCartney and Wings song and the really cool score music by George Martin. It's a gatefold, $12.99. Live and Let Die. Roger Moore, that's $12.99. Calvin's at 40 on Quiet Riot. Got some Winger tonight. I got some other metal records. Jetstream says he'll take Bond. Jetstream gets James Bond. And this is also James Bond related. Madonna, Die Another Day. VG, $14.99. Die Another Day, as in the theme song, the title song to the James Bond movie, Die Another Day. Quiet Riot's at 41. Christopher Morris wants the Supremes. That was in shrink wrap. Fresh Air 3. Fresh Air 3 is EX, $12.99. Also, Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, a Walt Disney record. That's in VG condition, $9.99. And last is Vanilla Fudge, VG Plus, $14.99. VG Plus, $14.99. And that has You Keep Me Hanging On, VG Plus, $14.99. Update on our auctions. Quiet Riot is Near Mint, Shrink Wrap, and Hop Sticker. Near Mint, Shrink Wrap, and Hop Sticker. And Twisted Sister, Stay Hungry is at 50 with Shane Devers. Freddie's out. So final call on the VG Plus Twisted Sister, Stay Hungry. Shane Devers has that for $50. And Quiet Riot, Mental Health. Quiet Riot is at 50 with Freddie Milford. He's the high bidder on that. Next is Ken Crooker on Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. That's sold to Ken Crooker. Gary Mudd was second, and Quiet Riot's at 52. Let me do a quick recap of this bin. All new vintage arrivals. I'm just going to read titles. If you need prices, let me know. Since I started the crate, we have almost 40 new viewers since I started the crate. So there's definitely some stuff in here you probably hadn't seen. If you need prices, let me know. I've got 5 more crates, 6 more crates. I had 6. Paul brought up another. That's 7. Here's one of them. I've got 6 more crates of new vintage arrivals, which is going to be most of tonight's sale. We're going to be auctioning stuff all night and showing new vintage arrival stuff that we just priced and put out. And Paul's in the back marking even more right now. So Quiet Riot's at 58. Twisted Sister is going to be sold to Shane Devers for $50. That's sold to Shane Devers. And Quiet Riot's at 58 with James Bragg. Let me go ahead and get another auction started. We're on a streak of metal. Let's continue it with Winger in the Heart of the Young. Winger is a 1990 U.S. club. It's going to be a $50 start. It's near mint in shrink wrap. Winger, near mint copy, 1990 U.S. club. 1990. As you all know, vinyl was severely being cut back then. It has the generic inner sleeve that came with it. It's in shrink wrap, and it's near mint, cover and vinyl. That's a $50 start. $50 start. Quiet Riot's at 58. Winger's at 50 with Todd Tipton. Here's what's left in this bin. Pete Townsend, Chinese Eyes, JoJo Gunn, Jethro Tull Live, the Rolling Stones Hot Rocks, John Young, this is not the one you're looking for. VG copy, $24.99. Ravi Shankar, Led Zeppelin. Now look at this. It's got a promo sticker, which when I saw that I went, whoa. But it's not a promo label. But I will say I haven't seen too many promo labels. Speaking of promo labels, John asked me if I've ever seen a promo Live and Let Die. I have not. I have not seen a well, I don't think so. I don't think so. But that's pretty interesting. EX condition on the vinyl, $64.99. That sticker by itself, this cover, if you were needing a cover for that, pretty desirable. $64.99. Wingers at $50.55, now $56. Credence Gold was VG plus $24.99. Steely Dan, Cosmos Factory, Diana Ross and the Supremes, Greatest Hits Volume 3. Coming of an Age, 5-man electrical band. 5-man electrical band. Also, Aerosmith, Get Your Wings, Elvis, Roustabout, Climax Blues Band, the Osborne Brothers, Joe Cocker of Little Help from My Friends, Leonard Cohen, Santana, Lena Lovitch, the Urban Cowboy soundtrack, Butterfield Blues Band, Blind James Campbell on our Hulu, Leon Russell, Genuine Dillard and Clark, Cosmos Factory. The price on Cosmos Factory, it was a VG copy for $14.99. A VG copy for $14.99. Joe Tex Sings with Strings and Things, The Kinks' Greatest Hits, Tricolor Steamboat, Mono, Music in Fifth Dimensions by Clyde Borley and his Percussions, The Best of the Stylistics, and the Beach Boys Holland. Get Your Wings, that's Aerosmith, price and condition. Aerosmith Get Your Wings is a VG Plus for $19.99. Jetstream said he will take Cosmos Factory. Next is Elena Lovitch Condition. Lena Lovitch Condition was a VG Plus for $9.99. By the way, Quiet Riot, are we all done? All done? James Bragg has this for $58, Near Mint and Shrink Wrap and Hop Sticker. James Bragg has that for $58, final call. And then Winger, we have got officially to $61 with Todd Tipton. Winger in the Heart of the Young, $61 with Todd Tipton. Next was now $63 on Winger. Don't know if you answer me. Is R.L. Hendricks? Yes, that is sold. That is sold. Jimmy Cliff, Cliffhanger is still available. VG $12.99. Thomas O'Brien says he will take Get Your Wings by Aerosmith. That's sold to Thomas O'Brien. Let me figure out what I've done with it now. I try to pull them out and bring them up to the front so I can have them in order. Right here. That's sold to Thomas O'Brien. Next is Moody Blues, A Question of Balance. Surfer Girl, Beach Boys. Leonard Nimoy, Spock, The Beach Boys, James Taylor, Madonna, Fresh Air, and Vanilla Fudge. All right, Winger is at 63. I'm going to grab a new crate of Vintage Arrivals. Let's do some near mint stuff. That was one of our check condition bins. Let's see here. I was looking through a crate that looked really, really good earlier. Let me see if I can find that. I think it's this green crate down here on the bottom. Really nice looking stuff. No check condition notes on these. Some of them should be auctioned, but I've got a whole stack of auctions over here. So let's see here. Was that a Beach Boys Holland? It was. It was a VG copy. It was in VG condition for $9.99. All right, we're all done on these. Quiet Riot is sold for $58 to James Bragg. And Winger is sold for $63 to Calvin Ward. Those are both sold, $58 and $63. Okay. Let's get a couple new auctions going. I just sold those. I got, I have another Twisted Sister. We'll do that one later. If you missed on the first Twisted Sister, there's two in this pile, actually. Let's do Night Ranger and Poison. Poison is a original 1988 U.S. press with original inner sleeve and the insert. Wow. $50 start on Poison. Near mint in shrink wrap, an original U.S. press with the insert and the inner sleeve, and the vinyl's near mint. There's the insert, which is pretty much like a lyrics poster. Has the original inner sleeve. The vinyl is beautiful, and it's in shrink wrap. And like I said, this is part of that batch of records I found last night in the back we didn't even know we had. That's at $50 with Scott Honecker. Next is the very cool Night Ranger Midnight Madness with the Sister Christian hop sticker. This is actually mostly sealed. Mostly sealed, meaning it's sealed and it just has a tear in the shrink right here. Probably where they cut it out with a saw mark. Has the hop sticker. This is sealed Sister Christian, or excuse me, sealed Midnight Madness. They should have just named the album Sister Christian. It would have saved everybody a lot of trouble. $40 start on that. Night Ranger Midnight Madness. It is sealed. It's a $40 start. It's sealed. It's sealed. Okay. Let's go through new vintage arrivals while y'all are bidding on those. Wow, great way to start. Rush is a 1976 Holland press, $64.99. It's on the Blue Mercury Holland label, $64.99. The vinyl is immaculate. That is $64.99. That's a 76 Holland. Do you have a Poison? Not tonight. We auctioned one of those the other night. David Bowie Tonight, $24.99. Speaking of tonight, David Bowie Tonight, $24.99. More Kai Winding, theme from Mondo Kane, $14.99 for Kai Winding. That's on the black Verve label, $14.99. ZZ Top Afterburner. This has the original black inner sleeve, $24.99. No condition notes on any of these. They're all EX Plus Near Mint minus. Genesis Wind and Weathering, or Wuthering. Genesis Yellow Atco label. These are all very, very clean records, $24.99. Genesis, and then there were 3. That one's also $24.99. Carly Simon, Another Passenger, $9.99. We got about 3 or 4 bidders on Poison. High bid 77. Shane Devers has bid on the sealed Night Ranger, Midnight Madness. Shane has that for $40. It's going once, going twice. Like I said, we still got about 3 people bidding on Poison. Louis Armstrong, Mammy. Louis is $9.99. The Greg Almond Tour. Greg Almond Tour, 2LP, $34.99. Capricorn Records, Greg Almond Tour, $34.99. Fleetwood Mac Penguin. Fleetwood Mac is $19.99. There is some top seam splits along the top. That is $19.99. And BB King, LA Midnight. BB King is $24.99. That's on the black ABC Records label. $24.99. LA Midnight. Elvis Country. Elvis Country is $9.99. Orange RCA label with that one. Elvis Country, $9.99. And Tony Bennett, For Once in My Life. Tony Bennett's $9.99. All right, let's go ahead and sell the sealed Night Ranger for $40. That's sold to Shane Devers. No other bids on that. Already done the final call. And Poison's at 77, 81, 85. And now Ryan Anderson's at 100. Chris DeMoss wants BB, which is BB King. And did you say something on Verve? I did. That was More. Theme from Mondo Kane, Kai Winding. Near mint on the black Verve label, $14.99. Okay, Ryan Anderson's at 100 on Poison. That's the new high bid. Next auction is going to be Judas Priest, Unleashed in the East. From this same collection, it's very clean. No shrink wrap on this one, but nice. You can imagine from this collection how it's going to look. Judas Priest, Unleashed in the East. Unleashed in the East. Live in Japan. That's a $30 start. Very clean copy. Very clean copy. And that is a 79 Pittman original. $30 on Judas Priest. The Fabulous Little Richard. 1959. These are unusually nice. $49.99. Look how clean. Just unusually nice for this record. These are usually beat the heck. It's very hard for me to see many flaws with these given what it is. The Fabulous Little Richard, $49.99. 1959. 1959. Beautiful copy. If you have been looking for one of these, you've probably seen them. You might even can find some in the dollar bins, and it looks like somebody threw it down on nails and stomped on it. That's how they normally look. That's super nice. $49.99. The Doobie Brothers, Living on the Fault Line. That's $14.99. And Deep Purple Stormbringer, $26.99. Deep Purple Stormbringer, $26.99. Cher. Cher is, I believe it's self-titled, $19.99. It's a 2LP. That's Cher Super Pack. Yeah, it's a Cher compilation hits. Super Pack, $19.99. All right, back up to the top. Poison was at 110. Judas Priest was at 30, then 30, then 31. Poison was at 112. 35 on Priest, another 35 on Priest. 115 on Poison. Chris Weiser wants the Rush album from the beginning of the Great. Chris, Rush is sold to you. And Thomas Hujar wants the Little Richard. That's sold to Thomas Hujar. Ryan Anderson says he's out on Poison. James Bragg is still bidding. He's at 117. Judas Priest is at 36.38, and now it's at 50. So 50 on Judas Priest and 117 on Poison are the current high bids. Grover Washington Jr., the best is yet to come. $9.99. Paul McCartney, the Russian album, $19.99. Chopa BCCP, which is live in the Soviet Union, $19.99. Grover Washington Jr., Come Morning. Grover is $9.99, and Joe Walsh, but seriously, folks, that has the hit song Life's Been Good, Gatefold Original. No cutouts. I see a lot of cutouts on this record, but not on this one. $19.99. So, James Bragg's at 117 on Poison, going twice, going 3 times, and John Smetzer's at 50 on Judas Priest. If you're done bidding, please say out, or you can keep bidding. I prefer you to keep bidding. The high bidders prefer you not to keep bidding. I prefer you keep bidding, but depends on how bad you want it. Tom Petty, Let Me Up, I've Had Enough. $34.99 for Tom Petty, Let Me Up, I've Had Enough. Don't see this one as often. It is in, got the original inner sleeve. No shrink wrap. I was about to say in shrink wrap. I'm so used to saying that. But it is near mint with the original inner sleeve. And this one's in shrink wrap because it's sealed. It's a 2011 pressing, and that is $49.99. So I've got back-to-back Tom Petty's. That is his album, You're Gonna Get It. That's a 2011. And we have Let Me Up, I've Had Enough. Ryan's back in on Poison at 120. Ryan's back in. Shane says out on Judas Priest. Sean says out on Judas Priest. Thank you for letting me know. James Bragg, you're back out on Poison. We got a new bid at 120. So now we're about to sell Judas Priest for 50. The Allman Brothers Band, Enlightened Rogues, 1999, and the Allman Brothers, or excuse me, the Greg Allman Band, Playing Up a Storm. Greg Allman Band is 1999. The Grapes of Wrath, You May Be Right. The Grapes of Wrath, that's a 1991 promo, $9.99. Tony Bennett, Just One of Those Things, $9.99. And Joe South, Introspect, Shrink Wrap and Hop Sticker, that is $19.99. I've never seen one with the Games People Play Hop Sticker, $19.99, Joe South. Eagles Live is a Japanese press, no obi, $39.99. Japanese press, no obi, feels awfully heavy. It has an insert. I see the inner sleeves, and I see the poster. Wow, $39.99. James Bragg, we have a new bid on Poison at 120. You are out on that. I'm going to go ahead and sell Judas Priest to John Smetzer for $50, Tanner. Ryan Anderson now has Poison, going once, going twice. Going once, going twice. All right, this is really cool. How about Journey in shrink wrap, original price tag, and even more importantly, the really, really cool hop sticker. This is a pristine copy, $30 start. Journey shrink wrap hop sticker. Vinyl looks unplayed. There's that famous price tag from wherever this guy was buying all these mint. Or when he was buying them, they were brand new. He left them all mint albums, $30 start. Most of y'all, if you've bought a lot of these, you've had some of these price tags. That was actually, I think, from Ohio. This is where these are from, Sandusky, Ohio. Journey's at $30. All right, Ryan Anderson has Poison for $120. Final call on that. We're about to sell it. Anthology of Country Music, Early Country Live. That is sealed for $19.99. And Seaside Swingers, Freddie and the Dreamers, Meet the Screamers and the Swinginist. That is $14.99. $14.99 on Seaside Swingers. Boy, that's a tongue twister. Carlos Santana, The Swing of Delight is $29.99. Kevin Hughes wants Early Country, Anthology of Country Music, Early Country Live. That's sold to Kevin Hughes. And the Eurythmics, Sisters Are Doing It For Themselves, $9.99. Ryan Anderson gets the Poison for $120. That's sold to Ryan Anderson. Journey is at, where are we at on Journey? Journey is at, we haven't, I just put it up. Journey's at a $30 start. $30 start on Journey. Also, Foreigner, $25 start. Foreigner 4 in shrink wrap. And this is Foreigner 4. We may be offline with Facebook right now, Tanner. Do you have the Facebook stream pulled up? I don't think Facebook, because I was wondering, the feed went awfully quiet. Yeah, I only see one of two. We don't have Facebook comments.
Bragg was at 121, and I see that.
Okay.
Yeah, Facebook comments haven't.
Yeah, I just now noticed that. I was wondering why the feed went awfully quiet, because I was like, what in the world? Because it was unusual for James not to bid again. And yeah, I'm not connected on Facebook right now. So we definitely need to bring that back over, and I probably have missed some claims and some other bids. How far up does that go? Let's see here. I'll scroll. Let's see here. We were at 120. James Bragg bid 121. Mike Massey wants Grapes. Sorry, everybody. Time out. And I'm not connected to Facebook. We might have to completely reset the stream unless I can get Facebook comments to pop up. First of all, let me pull not the Wrath of Grapes, the Grapes of Wrath for Mike Massey. Okay, after that was, we have a $30 bid on Journey. Yep, with Perry Wood. Shane Devers bid $35. Calvin Ward bid $40. And James Bragg bid $121 on Poison. And we're good. And let's see here. Did that just jump down to the bottom? Journey 33, test. Whoop, whoop. James Bragg was at 121 on Journey. 121 on Poison. And Shane's at 45 on Journey. Okay, let me see if I can get our let me see if we can get our comment feed to reset, Tanner. What's the best way to do that? Turn it on and off? I'll let Tanner. He's the inside knowledge for this. If not, let me go ahead and get my other phone right quick. If we can't get Facebook feeds to populate, then I'll have to fire Seth. And I really don't want to do that, but we may have to. Let me pull up my phone. And if it's like this for a while, I'll have to reset the feed because it's really hard for me to figure out. It's really hard for me to figure out who's bidding on what. So right now, I can only see YouTube comments on the stream. So, okay. All right. So first we got. Let me hold Foreigner off for a while. Let's see here. So Ryan Anderson, I can see comments now. Let me know if you're in or out. I can see your Facebook comments, but they're not popping up here on my stream. So I can see your test comments, but they're not going to pop up on my screen until we reconnect. Okay, so Poison was at 121. 121, and I think that is now 122 with Ryan Anderson. And then the high bid on Journey is somebody's going to let us know. If you're the high bidder on Journey, go ahead and bid again so it's on my feed. And I don't think there was any other claims in here, right? I don't think there was any other claims. Gone with the Wind, Max Steiner's classic film score. Gone with the Wind is $19.99. Poison's at $122. We have Journeys at $45 with Shane Devers. $45 with Shane Devers. Next is Homecoming, Dexter Gordon. That's a 1977 white label promo, $24.99. James Bragg's back in on Poison at $125. And Red Garland Trio Equinox. Red Garland is $14.99. Let's see here. The Eurythmics are Sisters Are Doing It For Themselves with Aretha Franklin from the Be Yourself Tonight album. And the B-side is the exact same thing. White label promo, $9.99. Ryan Anderson, you're outbid on Poison. James Bragg has it for $125. Shane's at $45 on Journey. Journey's in shrink wrap with hype sticker. Really cool hype sticker. Actually has a picture of the band. Who's Crying Now, Don't Stop Believing, etc., etc. New high bid on that is $47. And we have Burt Jordan on Gone with the Wind. Burt Jordan on Gone with the Wind. David Hoy on Red. That was Red Garland for David Hoy. Thomas Hujar was second on Red Garland. We have Shane Devers is at 50 on Journey. Poison is in shrink wrap. There's no saw marks, no cutouts. I mean, I really can't find much wrong with it. I mean, there's like one little crease right here. There's nothing wrong with the spine. There's no other marks on it. It's a really nice, tight, shrink-wrapped cover. It also has the original inner sleeve. It has the original inner sleeve, and it has the insert, which are all really, really nice. So it would be a top copy. It's overall near mint. James Bragg's at 125. Pete Weisgarber's at 55 on Journey. So right now I'm having to look at both streams, which I can't do this all night because it's like, one, I don't know really who's first, and second, I don't know what's coming in. It's really hard to look at two screens. So actually, let me borrow a sticky note right quick because it also bothers me that I can see kind of my reflection on this feed up here. So let me cover that up. It really messes me up. Okay, we have Steely Dan's Greatest Hits. This is $39.99. Steely Dan's Greatest Hits. It's like I'm looking in a mirror when I look down at my phone. $39.99 for Steely Dan's Greatest Hits. This is, I always check to see if it's the right matrix on this, which we're looking for RL and the dead wax. I don't see it here on sides 3 and 4. I don't see it on sides 3 and 4. Oh, great. This phone just died. I need a charger for that. And we have Climax Blues Band, A Lot of Bottle, $19.99. Climax Blues Band, A Lot of Bottle, $19.99. I can't see Facebook comments again. I'm just going to have to reset the feed, unfortunately. Just had 200 viewers, and for those that's watching, we're going to have to reset the feed because sometimes Facebook, which has been acting terrible in the last couple of weeks, they have decided not to cooperate with Restream right now. So if you can hear me, I'm going to end the feed. It's going to be reset in like 30 seconds, okay? We'll be right back with a new feed. I'll still have to reshare. I'll have to delete all the shared links and reshare all that, but we'll be back in like 30 seconds.